Analyzing data, artificial intelligence, machine learning, programming in Rust are a few among many things that I don't do. In a universe where the age of a person is calculated by his or her experience in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, I was born in April 2023. So it's been an year already, and I thought about the idea of selecting the 5 most difficult projects among the ones I've been building since my birth. These projects ignited the passion within me to make more projects. So here are 5 projects that got me fired up. Have you ever wondered? No, you've not. Well, maybe you did. Wonder about how do calculators work? How do they parse 2 plus 3? How do they know that this is equals to 20 and this equals 14? The algorithm behind parsing of arithmetic expressions like these is the legendary infix to postfix conversion algorithm. This algorithm uses a data structure, popularly known as stack. I thought of making a visualizer to help myself understand the algorithm better so that it stays stuck in my mind forever. And I really hope that this visualizer helps students who are studying this algorithm for the first time and wants to get a visual flavor. A complete graph is a set of vertices such that each vertex is connected to every other vertex by an edge. So if you have n vertices, the total number of edges will be n into n minus 1 divided by 2. Wonder how? Well, you have n vertices. One vertex is connected to the remaining n minus 1 vertices. This happens for all the n vertices, but we traced an edge twice in the process, so we divide the entire value by 2. This really got me fired up because it relies heavily on trigonometry. The vertices are laid out in a circle, which can be divided into 4 quadrants. In the browser, coordinate planes work differently than the planes we are usually taught in our math class. In the browser, x increases in the right, which is the same as we are taught in school, but in the browser, y increases as we go down, which is opposite of what we are taught in school. Another thing that differs is that in school we are taught that the journey from 0 degree to 360 degrees is anti-clockwise, but in browser, that journey is clockwise. So I had to map my understanding of coordinates with what works in the browser. You know what's cooler? If you have other tidbits like this, you can become a hero by sharing them down in the comment box. The idea of this project was completely random. I was working on another video, which is this, and there's a part in that video where I talk about my life journey mathematically. So I wanted to build my own colorful linear graph. Now this graph wasn't a difficult project since the last project really helped me understand the browser mathematics of coordinates and angles. But the animation did took me an absurd amount of time. One of my earliest projects include the bubble sort visualizer. Okay, here's a question. What is bubble sort used for? Sorting. Bubble sort is a worst sorting algorithm which sorts an array by taking pair of elements at a time and sort them. By the way, I didn't shame the algorithm. It is just what it is. Despite its poor time complexity, it is quite popular for some reason. So I wanted to make a visualizer for this algorithm, and it was my first big dip into heavy DOM manipulation. This was the first big project that I ever created to test my knowledge of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Many important concepts of JavaScript like custom events, event handling, promises, and a very basic state management in vanilla JavaScript came into play. And I mean literally came into play. I was skeptical of this project at first, but I really believe now that games are one among the best ways to learn programming. The events were fired up. I was fired up. Eventually, the game turned out lit. My very first video on this channel is about this game. If you check out the video, you know what you can do? You can roast my video editing skills. Have they improved or gone down bad? That's all I have to say in this video. Please feel encouraged to share your journey of learning anything. Maybe a programming language, maybe competitive programming, or literally anything, because sharing is, well, booby bonus points for everybody. Caring. Thanks for watching.